What if I told you that the food sitting on your kitchen counter right now could help your body fight one of the deadliest diseases in the world? Yes, science is uncovering powerful evidence that nature has hidden weapons against cancer. Foods that don't just nourish us, but actively help in preventing and even slowing the growth of cancer cells. Imagine if, instead of fearing every diagnosis, you could take daily steps to stack the odds in your favor, simply by choosing the right foods. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which food science says could be your secret armor against cancer. And trust me, you don't want to miss number 7. Welcome to Peak Physique, where we share the most powerful science-backed health tips to keep your body strong, youthful, and disease-resistant. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because today's topic could literally save lives. The science behind cancer-fighting foods. Before we dive into the list, let's understand one thing. Cancer develops when abnormal cells grow uncontrollably, often due to damage in our DNA. Now, here's the exciting part. Certain compounds found in everyday foods have the ability to reduce inflammation, repair cell damage, boost immunity, and even stop cancer cells from multiplying. Think of them like little soldiers entering your bloodstream, standing guard against invaders. This is not about magic cures or miracle diets. It's about science-backed choices that make your body less inviting for cancer to thrive. And the best part? These foods are delicious, natural, and already a part of many cuisines around the world. Cruciferous vegetables. Nature's detox machines. Let's start with one of the most researched food groups, cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts. These might sound ordinary, but they are powerhouses when it comes to cancer prevention. Why? Because they're packed with compounds called glucosinolates. Here's where it gets fascinating. When you chew these vegetables, glucosinolates break down into biologically active compounds like indoles and isothiocyanates. Studies show these compounds can detoxify carcinogens before they even damage your cells. In fact, research published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that people who regularly consumed cruciferous vegetables had a significantly lower risk of cancers like lung, breast, and colon cancer. Think about that for a moment. Every time you crunch into a piece of broccoli, you're not just eating, you're activating a defense system inside your body that may neutralize cancer-causing substances before they get the chance to harm you. So the next time you feel like skipping the greens on your plate, remember, they're not just side dishes, they're shields. Berries. Tiny fruits, giant benefits. Now, let's move to something sweet. Berries, whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, are some of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. But what makes them cancer-fighting? Their secret weapon is anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their vibrant colors. These anthocyanins, along with vitamin C and ellagic acid, are powerful antioxidants. They work by reducing oxidative stress, a key driver of DNA damage that can lead to cancer. In laboratory studies, berry extracts have been shown to slow down the growth of cancer cells and even trigger their self-destruction, a process called apoptosis. Imagine this. A small bowl of berries not only satisfies your sweet tooth but may also send signals to cancer cells telling them, your time is up. Isn't it incredible that something so delicious can also be so protective? Here's another fun fact. A study from the Ohio State University revealed that patients at high risk of developing esophageal cancer saw reduced inflammation in their tissues after consuming freeze-dried black raspberries. This shows us that berries aren't just healthy snacks, they're potential medicine in disguise. Garlic. The pungent protector garlic might just be one of the most underrated cancer-fighting foods in your kitchen. For centuries, it's been used as both food and medicine, and modern science is catching up with what ancient healers already knew. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, the most notable being allicin. Research shows these compounds can slow the growth of cancer cells and prevent tumors from spreading. The American Institute for Cancer Research has highlighted garlic as particularly effective against cancers of the digestive tract, such as stomach and colorectal cancer. Here's a fascinating image. Think of garlic as a tiny firefighter rushing into your body to extinguish the flames of inflammation and oxidative stress that feed cancer growth. The more often you eat it, the more firefighters you send into action. Of course, raw garlic packs the strongest punch, but even cooked garlic can provide benefits. And the best part? It transforms ordinary meals into powerful medicine, all while adding irresistible flavor. Turmeric. The golden healer. If there's one spice that deserves the title, superfood, it's turmeric. The golden yellow spice widely used in Indian cuisine contains curcumin, a compound with remarkable anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Curcumin has been shown to interfere with multiple stages of cancer development, from stopping cancer cells from multiplying to preventing new blood vessels from forming that tumors need to grow. One study in Cancer Letters demonstrated curcumin's ability to reduce tumor growth in animal models significantly. Here's the exciting part: curcumin is so powerful that scientists are actually studying it as a potential cancer drug. Imagine that. A spice you sprinkle on your food being strong enough to inspire modern medicine. But here's a tip: curcumin absorbs best when combined with black pepper, which contains piperine. So next time you're cooking a curry or soup, add a little black pepper to unlock turmeric's full potential. Green tea. Ancient wisdom, modern science. Let's pour ourselves a cup of green tea. This humble drink, consumed for centuries in Asia, is loaded with polyphenols called catechins, especially epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG. These compounds are powerful antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. Studies have shown that green tea can inhibit the growth of cancer cells in the breast, prostate, and liver. In fact, populations with high green tea consumption tend to have lower rates of certain cancers. Picture this. Every sip of green tea is like washing your cells in a protective bath, helping to shield them from DNA damage and dangerous mutations. It's not just a beverage, it's an ancient form of prevention that science now validates. If you haven't yet made green tea part of your daily routine, maybe it's time to swap out that sugary soda or extra cup of coffee for this cancer-fighting elixir. Tomatoes. The lycopene advantage. Bright red tomatoes aren't just delicious, they're one of the best sources of lycopene, a carotenoid with strong anti-cancer properties. Lycopene acts as a powerful antioxidant and has been shown to reduce the risk of prostate cancer in men. A study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that men who consumed more tomato products had a lower risk of developing prostate cancer. And here's a bonus: cooked tomatoes, like those in sauces and soups, actually increase the bioavailability of lycopene, meaning your body absorbs more of it. Think about this. Every spoonful of tomato soup or every slice of pizza with rich tomato sauce could be sending protective compounds into your system, shielding you against one of the most common cancers worldwide. So next time you reach for fresh tomatoes or a pasta dish, know that you're doing more than feeding your hunger. You're fueling your body's fight against cancer. Now, let's step back for a moment. What do cruciferous vegetables, berries, garlic, turmeric, green tea, and tomatoes all have in common? They are natural, whole foods loaded with bioactive compounds that protect, repair, and rejuvenate our cells. The message is clear. Nature has given us the tools to build resilience against cancer, but it's up to us to use them. Instead of waiting for disease to strike, we can start today by filling our plates with these cancer-fighting foods. Here's the truth. No single food can magically prevent cancer, but together, these foods create a protective shield that strengthens your body from the inside out. Imagine living each day knowing that with every bite, you're taking small but powerful steps to safeguard your future. So, what's the first cancer-fighting food you'll add to your diet today? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, if you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to Physique for more life-changing health tips. Your health is in your hands. Start today, and let food be your medicine.